Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Papin card to check out. We're taking a look at someone who is 5'9", high medium work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. So if you guys don't remember, we reviewed the gold version during that time period, and to be fair, he's a very 50-50 card, right? Like, I would say lean more towards the side. When a card is 50-50, it's kind of like they're whatever, for the most part. So with this card, he has received some decent boosts, right? Obviously, with the +1s in every single area, that's nice, but we also have to look forward to the potential upgrade that the card can get, right? So I am going to be using him on the engine chemistry style as of right now, because obviously I need to improve his dribbling as much as possible. Because of the fact that it is on the lower side while working with an average body type, right? So with Papin, he'll have 89 acceleration, 90 for sprint speed. I know for a fact people are going to give him anything that... Oh, people are giving him an engine. Okay. Okay, then. Yeah, so shooting is going to be in the mid-90s area, which obviously is going to be very nice to work with, hopefully, right? Passing on the card is going to have... an 83 for short passing. Dribbling will be increasing. We're going to take a look and see what the dribbling is going to be like in certain scenarios, because obviously we have to see what that's like with the average body type while being a 5'9" player. He does have 95 heading accuracy with 90 jumping, but he's a shorter player, so how often are you actually going to get those opportunities? It's mainly going to be the ones that are like more obvious, I would say, right? But obviously still helpful to have those stats if you do need to work with that. Yeah, so stamina at an 85, 80 for strength, a couple of interesting variables here and there, right? Player traits. He's got outside foot shot. He's got power header. So power header, obviously, with this being a shorter player, that could be very helpful in some cases. Long shot taker, as well as the solid player trait. So yeah, a couple of interesting things with this card. Like I said, we already did the review for the gold one, so I'm going to have a good idea of what he's going to be like. But obviously, we're going to have to take a look and see what the potential upgrades can be for this card. So they upgrade twice, and for him, it's going to be based off of Marseille, who definitely could avoid 6 games, depending on who they're facing. We're going to take a look at that afterwards, after March 17, or from March 17 on, from March 17 onwards. Club wins 1 game in the next 6, that's guaranteed, right? Like, they're going to get that for sure. So we have to take into consideration the potential upgrade that the card will get probably in the future, right? So we're going to be using him in the striker position for the 4-2-3-1 formation. We're going to have him on the stay central, get him behind, stay forward instructions, and we'll just see how he plays, man. Hopefully he's decent. Sometimes the dribbling's a little bit weird. Oh, the pass was actually like pretty nice. Just had to have a little bit more pace there at Papin. Go Park. Oh my goodness, that skill move was horrible. So slow. Oh, open net. Open net, guys. Open net, man.
15 minutes left for play. Can he put them in front?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Papin. And that pass could be troublesome. A mischievous effort. Oh, denied.
Couldn't get the shot there. I'll take that.
Now with Papin. Well, he has tremendous self-belief, a great attitude, doesn't he, Jean-Pierre Papin? What do you expect to see?
Mbappe is just built different, bro. Mbappe is just built different. He's built different, man. He's built different.
Well, a joy to watch. Can he do it?
Half shot. Oh, I thought he missed. Oh, I thought he missed, dude.
Pressing as a team. screen.
No, the touch took too long. It's too long, man. You cannot take that long to settle it, especially when you're in a clear-cut opportunity like that.
Currently. Papin. Gives it a go.
Oh, I imagine.
Oh, dealt with by the
Skill moves with him are a big no-no. Big no-no.
Alinia. Incisive pass from Mbappe. They couldn't quite muster.
Yeah, so the skill moves, I mean, they're not great, and it'd be nice if they were.
Papin. Return to Park. Can he do it to take the lead?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Now with Mahrez. Now let's see what they can do here. Papin. Papin.
There we go.
That will greatly help.
Good finish, Papin.
Now they only
He's popping, he's popping, he's popping.
20 minutes remaining. Papin. And teammates to play it to. Is this the moment?
There we go.
Riyad Mahrez. Now with Park. Real chance.
Oh, good goal. I don't know, right over his legs too.
Papin. And a long way out here.
No.
Mahrez.
Oh, maybe I should have lob passed that instead.
Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Opportunity it is.
Nice. Good chip shot.
So many players would have.
Good chip shot.
So back underway, but the scoreline standing at 2-0. Oh, good vision.
There we go. At the time that, get him on his left foot. Good finish. Good finish.
Apparently.
Ji-sung Park is so good in the midfield.
Mahrez. It's there for him.
Wide time shot, he scores. Nice. Coming off of a drag touch there too. Okay guys, so final verdict on the new Papin card. So we ended up giving him the engine chemistry style, turning him into an explosive player to boost the pace and the passing, dribbling, all that good stuff as much as possible. So by default, this must be said, this card needs an upgrade, right? Because as of right now, it's just like before with the gold card, right? He's kind of like a 50-50 dude where some people are going to be like, oh yeah, but he scores some goals for me, right? I wasn't too impressed with him, to be honest with you, right? Especially at this point in the game with the types of strikers that you could potentially have in your team as of right now. It's very important to have certain things, right? With this new Papin card, I don't really understand why they didn't give him a skill move upgrade. I think that's incredibly dumb, to be honest with you, because it would have been like a cheaper alternative to work with for someone who doesn't even have like the craziest left stick, right? Like you give him an engine chemistry style boost, and, you know, he's going to be in the 90s area for some of the dribbling, but he doesn't feel that special in that area, regardless of the fact of him being a 5'9" player. What I'm thinking is that from base card stats of what the card has with the engine, right? It's the base card stats you feel the most with that average body type. Like that's the main thing for me personally, right? So left stick is sometimes weird to work with, right? Obviously, shooting wise, if you do get into the right positions at the right time, you'll be able to score most of your opportunities, but you know, playing somewhat serious FIFA and having him in the striker position compared to some other cards that we have, he's just kind of like behind the curve, right? And I really do believe that even if he gets an upgrade, it's more the type of card to have in a team if you get him, like, let's say, for instance, in the future, they're probably going to do it, right? Where they release an SBC where you can get this card as a first owner. You kind of have to hope that when they give hopefully both or one of the upgrades, that they add like at least like a special thing to him, because he doesn't have a special thing to him. Like he kind of feels generic. Like obviously if you're decent enough at the game, you can make him work, but it's just a poorly formatted card, right? Because even with the future improvements on the card, right, you give him an engine chemistry style, the pace is going to be on the lower side for a main attacker, right? So even if it's a 2-striker lineup, it's going to be annoying to work with. And if I want to play him in the cam position, his left stick doesn't feel that nice to be played in the cam position either, right? So for me, it leads towards the or it leans towards the 50-50 side of me not really liking the card that much, to be honest, right? Like if he gets the upgrades in the future, great. If people, you know, are fans of him in real life, he's still going to be a usable card because this year's game, most cards are usable, right? But yeah, nothing too crazy special, you know, like it's, again, it's a +1 from the gold, makes sense in regards to how he performs, but he just doesn't have that thing to him. Now, it's hard to say, right? Because when EA does give improvements, sometimes they make them feel special, but it's very, very rare when they do, because they've upgraded cards like Ceballos and stuff, and it's just like, whatever, right? So yeah, I feel like he's just going to be the type of guy where he's going to be the lower end of the pack opening parts, you know, like people are going to do that SBC in the future where it's like, you know, a couple months from now they'll do like an SBC for the fantasy foot hero players, and then this is the type of card you're probably going to get in it, right? Like if it's like a lower chance, which usually is the case with those types of SBCs, right? But can you make him work? Sure. Is he that crazy? Not necessarily. The thing that I like the most was probably the shooting. If I got into a higher percentage strike angle, you know, like the shooting part definitely works out well, but you can have a lot of players that have shooting but will offer you a little bit of other things as well. So one of those types of things. Guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.